Cheryl, dumating na nga si Pangulong Bongbong Marcos dito sa Washington, D.C. para dumalo sa 3 araw na official visit niya. This is also upon the invitation of U.S. President Donald Trump. Bago mag-alas 3 ng madaling araw oras sa Pilipinas, dumating na si Pangulong Bongbong Marcos sa Joint Base Andrews Naval Air Facility sa Washington. Sinalubong siya ng ilang opisyal, kabilang na sina Philippine Ambassador to the U.S. Jose Manuel Romualdez at U.S. Ambassador to the Philippines Mary Kay Carlson. Habang nandito sa U.S., mananatili ang Pangulo sa Blair House na guest house ng U.S. President.
Present! Oh!
Our storied alliance has never been stronger or more essential than it is today. And together we remain committed to the Mutual Defense Treaty. And this pact extends to armed attacks on our armed forces, aircraft, or public vessels, including our Coast Guards, anywhere in the Pacific, including the South China Sea.
To us in Manila. It was the visit, turns out, your visit, since your it was a symbol, an important symbol. Your visit was an important symbol, and sent a very clear message about our continuing partnership and our continuing understanding of the Mutual Defense Treaty. The Mutual Defense Treaty, the United States is our only treaty partner, and the Mutual Defense Treaty continues to be the cornerstone of that relationship, especially when it comes to defense and security cooperation.
Thank you. Sabi ni Ambassador Romualdez, ang pag-imbita kay PBBM roon ay pagpapakita na pinahahalagahan siya ni U.S. President Donald Trump.
And I've told President Marcos that it would be wonderful for him to stay there because when he was when his parents were invited here by President Reagan, they stayed at the Blair House.
Marcos, you're not welcome here!
Yun nga lang, may nakaabang sa kanyang kilos protesta. Tutol daw ang mga relihista sa dagdag taripa, hindi lang sa export products ng Pilipinas, kundi maging sa remittances ng mga Pilipino na hindi pa citizen ng Amerika. Panawagan nila.
Gusto ko po na siya ay magkaroon ng gulugon, siya ay magkaroon ng backbone para po pangatawanan yung kanyang pagiging presidente ng Pilipinas, na yung mga kapakanan ng mga overseas Filipino workers naman ang pakinggan niya.
Tugon ng Philippine Embassy, mas magugulat sila kung walang kilos protesta dahil gawain na ito ng mga relihista. Pero ang pagtutuunan daw ng pansin ngayon ng Pangulo ay ang nakatakda niyang pulong kay US President Donald Trump, lalo't mainit na usapin ang 20% reciprocal tariff na ipapataw ng Amerika sa export products ng Pilipinas. Sabi ni Ambassador Romualdez, malayo pang magkaroon tayo ng free trade agreement sa lalong madaling panahon, pero umaasa silang magiging maganda ang resulta ng usapan.
But whatever it is, we totally understand the dynamics of the discussions because, as you know, President Trump made it clear that the United States is in the process of imposing tariffs which he feels is going to just be fair for the United States. Every country has their own national interest to protect. And in our case, we also would like to see something that will be good for both our countries.
Posible namang hindi na pag-usapan ni na Pangulong Marcos at US President Trump ang tungkol sa immigration policy. Nagkaroon naman na daw kasi ng diskusyon si Ambassador Romualdez sa US Department of Homeland Security sa usapin ng illegal immigrants. Sa tala ng US Immigration and Customs Enforcement o ICE, halos 4,000 Filipino sa Amerika ang mahigpit na minomonitor o napipintong mapauwi sa Pilipinas.
Those that have a legal path should have already contacted immigration lawyers. All Filipinos that are up for deportation will be deported to the Philippines.
Cheryl, bukas ng umaga, oras dito sa Washington. Gabi na yan, dyan sa Pilipinas. Inaasahan na makikipagpulong si Pangulong Bongbong Marcos kay US Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth. At posibleng mapag-usapan dyan yung tungkol sa seguridad sa West Philippine Sea. Matapos niyan, magkakaroon din siya ng pulong kay US Secretary of State Marco Rubio at haharap din siya dun sa ilang mga business community. Ang sabi kanina ni Ambassador Romualdez, makakausap niya yung pinakang head ng Association ng Semiconductor Industry dito sa Washington at yung iba pang mga business leaders na nauna nang nag-invest sa Pilipinas pero nagpaplano na palawakin pa yung kanilang puhunan sa ating bansa. Cheryl?